Chapter 9. Animals living and surviving. Adaptations in animals. Feeding habits of animals. Adaptations for protection. Animals in danger. Every living thing has evolved to live in a specific habitat. A habitat is the home or the natural environment of living things. Similar to plants, animals have evolved specific characteristics that enable them to survive in their environment. The process of changing to suit the surroundings is called adaptation. Living things that are capable of adapting to their environment survive. Those who are unable to adapt pass away and become extinct. Adaptations in animals. Terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Cows, horses, lions, giraffes and camels are examples of terrestrial animals. They have legs to move about and lungs to breathe in air. They also have a well-developed nervous system and sense organs in order to sense the changes in their surroundings. Terrestrial animals. Horse, cow, lion, giraffe. Climatic conditions may vary from place to place. Mountains and polar regions are cold, whereas deserts are very hot. A yak lives on mountains and a polar bear lives in the polar regions. They have fur on their bodies to keep them warm. Animals such as seal, penguin and walrus are adapted to live in freezing conditions. They have thick layer of fat called blubber under their skin which protect them from the cold. During the chilly winter months, when food is scarce, animals like bears and snakes become dormant. This inactivity during winter months or winter sleep is called hibernation. Animals living in hot places such as deserts have very little hair on their body. These animals have a thick skin. This prevents loss of water from their body. Since there is lack of water in the deserts, some animals, such as camels, drink a lot of water at one time in order to survive for several days without it. Slowing down of activity or settling down to a long sleep by some animals during the hot summer months is called estivation. Thus, animals have adapted to live in different climatic conditions. Aquatic animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Fish, snails, turtles, crabs and octopuses are examples of aquatic animals. Aquatic animals have fins and limbs for swimming in water. Except for whales and dolphins, most aquatic animals breathe through their gills. Fish have fins that help them in swimming. Turtles have paddle-like legs that help them to push water back as they swim. Aquatic animals. Fish, snail, turtle, crab. Amphibians. Animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Frogs, toads, salamanders and newts are amphibians. They have moist skin that helps them to breathe in water. On land, they breathe through lungs. The back legs of these animals are stronger than their front legs. This helps them to jump, which is how they move on land. They have webbed feet that help them to swim in water. Amphibians. Frog, salamander. Arboreal animals. Animals such as monkeys, lizards, squirrels, koala bears, etc. live on trees. They are called arboreal animals. They have strong legs, strong claws and broad hip girdles to support their body while climbing. They have spines which prevent them from slipping. Certain monkeys use their long tail for holding on to the branches and hanging down. Arboreal animals. Monkey, lizard, squirrel, Aerial animals. Animals like birds, bats and insects that spend most of their time in the air are called aerial animals. Such animals have hollow bones that make their bodies light. In order to fly, they have one set of limbs modified into wings. The body shape of aerial animals is streamlined such that they are able to cut through the air easily. Except for flightless birds, almost all birds fall into this category. Aerial animals. Bird. Butterfly. Bat. Many animals migrate in search of food, to escape harsh weather conditions and to reach their breeding grounds. Migration is the movement of animals from one place to another. Some animals migrate every year while others only once in their lifetime. The Siberian crane, Arctic tern, humpback whale, salmon, butterflies and moths are some animals that migrate. Feeding habits of animals. Different animals eat different types of food. Based on the food they eat, they can be divided into 5 groups: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers and parasites. Herbivores. Animals like cow, goat, deer, giraffe and rabbit eat only plants. They are called herbivores. Herbivores have sharp biting teeth and strong grinding teeth. This is because plant food needs to be chewed a lot as it is very rich in a substance called cellulose, which is difficult to break down. They have long and strong legs to travel long distances in search of food. Herbivore. Deer. Carnivores. Animals like lion, tiger and fox eat the flesh of other animals. They are called carnivores. Most carnivorous animals have long pointed front sharp teeth for holding and tearing off their prey. Flesh-eating birds like eagles and vultures have sharp beaks and strong claws to catch other animals and tear their flesh. Omnivores. Animals like crow, bear and cockroach eat both plants and animals. They are called omnivores. Human beings are also omnivores. Scavengers. Animals that feed on decaying flesh of dead animals are called scavengers. Hyena and vulture are scavengers. They keep the forest area clean. Parasites. Some small animals derive their nutrition from other living organisms. Such animals are called parasites. They may reside on or within the bodies of other animals, known as hosts, in order to feed. Leeches, lice, mosquitoes and bugs depend on other animals for their food. They have suckers or sucking tubes called proboscis to suck food from their host. Adaptations for protection. It is crucial for animals to defend themselves, especially from other animals who might hurt them. There are certain ways by which animals can protect themselves from being eaten by other animals. Some animals can move very fast. Animals such as deer, rabbit and rat can move very fast to escape from predators. Fish, frogs and houseflies move fast enough to escape from their enemies. Deer running to escape from predators. Some animals are too big that they have no natural enemies. Elephants, giraffes, whales, sharks and hippos are included in this category. Some animals such as chameleon, tiger, zebra, leopard, polar bear, Arctic fox and frog can trick their enemies as their body color merges easily with their surroundings, thus confusing the enemies. This is known as camouflaging. In polar regions, it is very difficult to locate a polar bear in snow because of its white color. Chameleons change their color to blend in with their surroundings. The stick insect looks like a twig, while the leaf insect resembles a leaf. These are some animals that exhibit excellent camouflage. chameleon, zebra, leaf insect, stick insect. Animals in danger. Despite numerous adaptations, the destructive actions of humans are endangering the lives of many animals. We are cutting down forests for our needs. By doing so, we are taking away the home and food of many animals. Thus, many animals are in danger of dying out. Some species of animals, like the dodo, have already vanished from the planet. These are referred to as extinct animals. Species like the giant panda and tiger are in danger of becoming extinct. Such animals are known as endangered animals. Dodo, giant panda. Synopsis. Animals show adaptations in different ways. Animals can also be grouped according to the place they live in. They may be terrestrial, aquatic, amphibian, arboreal, or aerial. Animals can be grouped as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, or parasites, depending on their feeding habits. Animals have adapted themselves for protection in many ways. There are certain ways by which animals have adapted themselves from being eaten by other animals.